Here's what moving cities actually teaches you. I moved to Washington, D.C. basically knowing no one, and for the first few months, I kept waiting to feel like myself again. It took longer than I expected to realize that the version of me I was waiting for wasn't coming. I had to build a new one. Brené Brown has spent decades researching belonging, and the distinction that she keeps coming back to is one that most people confuse as the same thing: fitting in versus belonging. Fitting in, she says, is reading a room and becoming whoever that room needs you to be. Belonging is something else entirely. It doesn't ask you to change. It asks you to show up as you actually are. The reason moving cities is so disorienting is because every social environment you've put yourself into at that point was quietly reflecting a version of you back at you. Your friends, your neighborhood, your routines. And when you move, that mirror disappears. And for a lot of people, without the reflection, they're not sure what's actually there. I'd lived in California for about 4 years before moving, but I was just starting to get grips on the environment. And so when I moved to DC, the people, the rhythms, the sense of who I was in a room, it was a completely foreign feeling. Weirdly enough, it was both terrifying and clarifying. And you find out pretty quickly what parts of your identity were actually yours and what parts you just borrowed from your environment. Before Oprah became Oprah, she moved from Nashville to Baltimore to Chicago, and each city was a different version of her career. Chicago was finally where she stopped adapting to what a show should look like, and she started building something that looked like her. In interviews, she's talked about that transition as less of a breakthrough and more as an exhaustion. She got tired of fitting in and accidentally stumbled into belonging. The city didn't change her. The absence of her old context forced her to stop outsourcing her identity to it. You can't import who you are. Whatever reputation, comfort, or shorthand you had in your previous place, it doesn't travel with you. And that's actually a gift buried inside the disruption. Because when nobody knows your story, you get to decide which parts of it are worth telling again. If you've ever moved somewhere new and felt like you disappeared, you didn't disappear. You just got handed a blank page. So get writing.